All right. Good morning. It is Thursday, November 20th. It is 9:02 a.m. here in the Philippines and back home on the East Coast, USA. It is Wednesday night, November 19th, 8:02 p.m. We're going to get started here. I'm going to go over one Forex pair and one futures contract. We're going to go ahead and get started here. First off, this looks great. This is the Euro JPY pair, and this is the daily time frame, of course. But as you can see here, the yen is steadily getting weak. It's getting weak across the board. Practically every pair that it trades against is weakening against. But the one that looks particularly good is this Euro JPY. And the reason I say that is because it's been in a range since about the 8th of October. And it's just starting its upward trend. It just broke here around the 12th of November. So this upward trend just restarted 8 days ago. It was in a long range, and then it went back. It went up a little bit, and then it went in the range again, and now we're in a solid upward trend. And like I said, this started 8 days ago on the 12th of November. So this thing is just beginning, and it's looking freaking tastic. Conversion line and the baseline have just started really split apart. So as you can see, this blue conversion line here is pointing up diagonally straight up in trading terms. We're looking at it from a trading point of view. It is pointing straight up. You got your price action riding right along the conversion line. Baseline is flat, yes, but you still have this nice green upward cloud. And like I said, this upward trend has just restarted. So this could keep going for a while, folks. So this is a really nice trade to consider. And as always, the backing span is above the price action. This is a solid looking trade here for Euro JPY. The yen weakening against the euro. Beautiful trade here. So this is a nice trade to consider. All right, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Look here, this is beautiful. It's just starting on the 4-hour time frame as well. It started yesterday. Well, it's been going, but if you trade the 4-hour time frame, it went up, then it went into a range, and now it's going back up again. And this same thing, lagging span well above price action. Yes, the conversion line and baseline are flat, but you got to remember the market just closed a few hours ago, so that more than likely that could be why. But well, that is why. So this will more than likely continue to rise, which means the yen will continue to weaken against the euro as it is against all other currencies. And you see we got this nice solid 25. So that's it for there. All right, we're going to go over to the futures now. This is another beautiful trade. This is the Nikkei, well, micro Nikkei, micro Nikkei. And as you can see here, this is the daily time frame. And what's beautiful about this is this did not even get close to the cloud, and it went back up. It just came down for one day or 2 days. It came down for one day, then started to retrace and go back above the conversion line and baseline here. So this is going back up. This looks good. But as always, you never know the future. So always be sure that you're using proper risk management and your own analysis. But from my experience and from from the view of Ichimoku, it looks like it's going back up. And the reason, like I said, the main reason I'm saying this is because that lagging span is well above price action. You have the green upward cloud. Like I said, this is just crossed the conversion line baseline. That's my fiance you hear in the background. She's about to prepare breakfast for us. And that's why this is another beautiful trade. I'm in this trade. I'm going to ride this trade for as long as it'll go. Hopefully it's going to go for a while, as it did here from the 13th of October until the 11th of November. Well, I'm sorry, to the 3rd of November. So we will see. This looks beautiful, though. We're going to go down to the 4-hour time frame here. Now, from the 4-hour time frame, good 4-hour trader. Yes, this looks like it's still in the downward trend, but you always got to look at the bigger picture. We'll go back out to the daily. Like I said, the daily is just broken above the conversion line baseline, so it's going to start to pull that conversion line and baseline up more than likely. But we're going to go back to the 4-hour here. All right, so as you see here, you see how this candle this current candle that we're on, how it's underneath the downward cloud. But what you got to look at is this thin portion of the cloud here, which means it could break through that cloud and continue up. And you see how this bottom portion of the cloud is curving upward. That also means it could break. That's another sign that it could break upward. Yes, it just went flat, but you got to remember the bigger picture. The daily cloud is already broken above the price, the conversion line and baseline. So this is high chance it could go up. Also, your lagging span came down, and now it's going back up. It's in the price action and the cloud. So, like I said, from a bigger point of view, it could break out. So let's go down to the 2-hour here. As I said, see, this is a good example of what I'm talking about. It's already within the cloud, the downward cloud, and more than likely it's going to burst through that downward cloud and go upward. And when that happens, the 4-hour cloud will do the same thing. It'll burst through that downward cloud and it'll start to go upward. And the reason I say that is because you get a little twist here, little twist where it's starting to go back up again. So this is a really prime time to really consider going into this trade. But like I say, always use your own analysis and your own and practice good risk management, and you'll be fine. But this is a twist. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and I've been using Ichimoku for a long time, and it's pretty solid because different strokes, same folks. This is based on sentiment as well as moving averages. So people never change. So you can always, after you get experience, you can always judge by pattern recognition. But anyway, this is twisting, and now it's going to more than likely going to start to form a nice green cloud. You can see the price action is solidly going up. Now you got your lagging span that's broke through the price action, through the conversion line baseline. Now it's starting to go up. So it's a nice trade. Like I say, if you can go ahead and buy, well, no, you can't go ahead. You should go ahead and perform your own analysis. This is just a trade to consider. Like I said, I'm in the trade. I have bought the Nikkei because it is moving up, and it's moving up beautifully. And again, Euro JPY is another trade to consider. It's moving up beautifully. All right, that's it for now. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.